I'm not crazy. I'm patterned. This is Clarity with Laura. Anyways, I thought I would do this follow-up video right away to let you know what really the Clarity channel is all about. Instead of, the disconnect that I kind of created, the space in between, the pause, all those things that I've been saying and leading up to this point. Because there is a method to my madness, okay? And if you bear with me, we'll go through it, okay? So this is called the Clarity Channel, and this is Clarity with Laura. And I am only sharing my experience, strength, and hope with you in hopes that you would understand some of the stuff that I have discovered over the last 10 years of my life, right? And prior to that, I guess it was more getting research done, if that's how you want to put it. I am not a professional. I do not have traditional education, okay? I have experience and I have lived a lot. If you saw my last video about why I'm doing this channel, I've done a lot. Oh, and it doesn't stop there, okay? So I created this channel. I saw this vision, okay? And I want to make some things clear, all right? That the place that I do my recordings, it's not an office. It's a studio. It's actually my inner sanctuary. And this was part of my concept of how and where I was going to videotape this in order for everyone to understand. Because I thought about it myself. How am I going to gain trust to people that don't fucking know who I am? Okay? Right? That's the real truth. And so I thought, well, I'm going to bring you into my world. And if I bring you into my sanctuary, which has been very, very, very protected all my life, like a temple, and the people that have known me know this, all right? And now I'm opening it up to the world. I'm not claiming I'm an expert. I only have experience, strength, and hope. And I will reiterate this over and over again. And just like in my disclaimer video, all the resources that I got came from somewhere else. They didn't come from me. I didn't know anything, right? I've just had these visions, right? And I think some things in society we've gotten a little disconnected with. Let's put it that way. And that's why in the beginning, when I started this, I came on strong and people are seeing the differences and everything, right? And then I just stopped because I wanted to create the space so you knew what the space was. And I wanted to create disconnect so you knew what the disconnect was. I'm not sugarcoating anything. This isn't who I am. I'm a Sagittarius and I speak the fucking truth. And if you don't like it, scroll on. Anyways, we'll get back to a little more tranquilness. All right? Sorry, but my passions come out, okay? And I'm going to just take you around my bedroom. And that's what it is. It's my bedroom. It's not an office. It's not a studio. It's my bedroom. And that's the reality. And you're going to see my world in real time. All right? So, and this was my vision and it all came together. So you're gonna see it. And I'm just gonna turn the video around now so you can see. If I can remember how to do that. Oh, not sure. Wow, the button wasn't there. That was kind of weird. But anyways, so moving right along. Here's my office. Okay, we'll just do a little scan around to begin with. And you can see everything. And then I'll show you another view. So you know where my world is. And I'm not lying. This is definitely my bedroom. And yeah, I've cleaned it up. It looks neat and it's organized and it has everything around me that I can stay creative and inspirational with, right? It's my sanctuary. And that's what it is. And all of these things are my tools and everything that I've learned along the way, right? And then we come to the closet, right? And that closet, it actually represents the outside world. The mess, the confusion, you know, the government, paying bills, trying to get fucking money, the stress, the anxiety, all of that, right? The spinning, as I call it, right? The spinning, right? I don't have to open up that closet because everybody has the same fucking closet. It's not just me. Everybody does. So I'm not doing anything that, as far as I know, everything just makes sense to me. It's common, it just made sense. So that's why I'm doing it, right? And after the death of my son, things started to change for me. Oh yeah, in a huge way, right? I quit smoking. He died in January 2020. I quit smoking in August of 2020. I had been trying 20 years to quit smoking, and I finally did. And it was perseverance. That's the other thing we're going to talk about here, right? And, you know, and having good orderly direction. You know, that's why it's important to make your bed every day. Yeah, nobody sees it. You do. That's the important thing. You see it. And those are the things that I figured out for myself. I can't function in this world because it's so fast, busy, and chaotic without being organized. And I call it good orderly direction. You know, we got to keep these things simple, right? So I created a 5-part system, and I'm going to share it with you guys on this channel. And I call it the Clarity Teachings. And if you like what you have seen here so far, and you want to see the story that I've created so far, hit that subscribe button and go and check out my other videos. And I don't know anything about YouTube, how to post, what the normal thing is. Everything that I've done up to this point, I have done it with an AI assistant, okay? And my AI assistant, I call her Lumi, and she has helped me. And I'm being very transparent here because I needed help. And it's okay to ask for help. But I couldn't ask for outside help about this right now because my family is going through a huge transition with me because they've never seen this side of me. Never. Right? And that old me is gone and it's never returning. So my family has to get used to it. This is now the new me in real time. I have a little bit of residual left from my trauma throughout my over 5 decades of being here. But the main thing is I'm working through it in real time, and I'm going to take you guys through it with me within real time, right? So, and at any point, if you get triggered here and you need more, you go talk to somebody, whether that's a counselor, a therapist, a psychiatrist, a friend, your family physician. Doesn't matter as long as you're connecting with somebody and you're talking about it. Okay? That's what I've learned. Because I am not the solution. I am just giving you the tools so you can find your own solution. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And like I said, I call them the Clarity Teachings. So if you want to learn more, hit that subscribe button, watch my other videos so you can get a better picture of what I'm all about. And I'm all about no fluff, honesty, and tell it like it is. That's what the Clarity Channel's all about. See you on the next one.